Hi, I'm Maxx.
I'm Allie with the Side of Beauty.
Hello, people.
Happy Thursday.
Happy Thursday. But we all wish it was Friday.
Almost there. We have almost made it.
Yeah, I'm hanging in.
Let me go ahead and share. Oh, I'm ready to get some makeup on.
Yeah, me too. I feel really naked today without it.
Feeling like a bum over here.
Right?
I'm excited because I'm going into a throwback ColourPop palette today.
Ooh. Oh, I have ColourPop too. I'm using my So Jaded. That's funny. For this Hourglass release, at first I was like, single eyeshadows, no thank you. But I kind of thought it was cool that you can actually customize your own palette and pick out what colors you want.
Yeah, I do think the idea of it is kind of cool for them. I feel like although they've come out with like shadows in the past, like I feel like they're not really known for their shadows. So at the same time, it's kind of weird that they're coming out with these now and at that price point. Jesus. Like those palettes, like the actual like
I didn't even look at the prices.
yeah, the actual like metal palettes, they have to be like made out of gold or something.
Oh my gosh, that's like horrible.
Yeah, people are going crazy over these right now. So I was like, we just have to bite the bullet and talk about the elephant in the room.
Like, that's worse than Natasha Denona and Pat McGrath.
Oh yeah,
Holy
100%.
crap.
And like they talk about how it's a customized, like vegan eyeshadow collection. There's 40 shades, 4 finishes, but I'm like, one pan, $31. One pan.
And just for the 5-pan palette that you could get, like Natasha Denona is an expensive brand, and you can get one of her palettes to the same size for $25.
Yeah.
Hell,
that's the thing.
no.
These are probably not even that big. And
No.
then I do like the idea that you can buy refills. I do like this idea. I like the direction they're going in. I feel like other brands could do the same at a better price point. But the refill alone is $29. So the compact is only a few dollars because you can buy one with the compact for $31, but you can buy the refill for $29. Like how does that make sense? I don't know.
Right. Yeah, that's a big fat now. Like, how could you do this to people? It is not that fancy. Like, I thought, like, I didn't even look at the prices, and I was like, cool. Like, if I'm missing some eyeshadow color schemes in my collection, like, I can literally pick which colors I'm vibing with and put them in a palette. I thought that was cool. Then you brought the price into it, and nothing is worth that.
Yeah, it's just ridiculous. There's just no way. And I don't know. I just feel like brands like this, I mean, I get like there's going to be people out there that are like going to buy it, especially to be like, oh my gosh, I bought this palette. Let's see if it's worth it, and get a lot of views off of it. But besides,
right now, it's not.
Yeah, besides that though, it's like, I don't know. Do brands not think that they're going to go under making moves like this?
Yeah, like,
Because, I mean, obviously, I guess it's a really expensive formula, but it's like, I don't know. I don't understand how you can, like, risk something that
I feel like you're basically saying, like, F you to consumers.
Yeah.
There's a very small amount of people that can afford this or would be willing to pay this. So you're basically alienating the rest of everybody else.
Yeah, for sure.
No, thank you.
It's a little crazy. This is kind of intriguing to me, though. I don't know how I feel about it, but it is something that I feel like is so different than what we see. Like,
I was like, this is all crap. the Flower Beauty. Oh, invisible powder spray. Yeah, I
Yeah.
saw this. I thought it was interesting.
I know, because it's like I get like setting spray and stuff is going to kind of do the same thing as like a powder to like set your makeup in place. But at the same time, I use mine for like different reasons. Like I like using setting spray to help like just melt everything together, where I feel
Right.
like my powder actually sets everything. So it's interesting to see a powder spray.
Yeah, I'm kind of intrigued, like to see how well this works, or if it's going to be a huge flop.
I know, because it makes me nervous because I'm like, how is this going
If
to.
it just shoots powder all over your face, like
I know. It's so weird to like think about. I'm like, I feel like especially the big cream and product kick that I'm on right now, I'm like, I would probably hate this product. But at the same time, I'm so intrigued and I love that it's from a brand like Flower Beauty that's more affordable. And I don't know, I feel like they come out with some cool stuff that like you usually don't see.
I wonder if like when you close your eyes to do your spray, if it's going to leave like white dots all over you.
Yeah,
And also, after you spray it, do you have to go in with a brush or a sponge anyways and like pat it all out?
I know.
Because it just says
Yeah.
just spray and go. So
Mm-hmm.
I'm curious to see people use this.
I know. I don't really know if, we would be like a huge fan of this because we are such, cream people. And also,
Yeah.
we're both drier. But I feel like this might be like a lifesaver for like really oily people.
Yeah, especially if it could be like, you know how people have to like blot or powder throughout the day if
Yeah.
they're super oily. If they could just pull out their spray and be like, whoosh, and be
Yeah.
done, like that'd be pretty cool. 10 points for innovation.
I know. That's what I just think is so cool about it. I'm like, this is just something different, something you don't see from brands. I'm sure every brand's gonna jump on board now and steal the idea.
Yeah, well, let's see how many come after it.
Yeah, especially if it's like something that everybody's like goes crazy about. This is something that I feel like a lot of people went crazy about. I did see
Oh,
that most of this is still on the website though.
yeah. Really?
And like we're filming this way in advance, guys, a week in advance. But this literally just launched as we're recording this yesterday, and I can honestly say the launch went really smooth.
I was gonna say I didn't like for the Lizzie McGuire when I checked out, it had me on a like number
Yeah,
system where I was in line to check out. This one I just checked out and I was not in line.
me either. Yeah, it was like really fast, and I even forgot. Usually, I'll try to like log in if it's like launches like this, log in ahead of time, and I completely forgot to because it's been a while since I've been like waiting for like a launch day or something like that and setting an alarm. But
Yeah, I set an alarm and had the tab open because there was some other stuff that I wanted, so I didn't want to have to struggle putting a cart together.
yeah.
So I just went, added it to the cart, and it let me check out right away. And I was like, oh, that was like way easy.
Mhm. I know. Even with logging in, like I had no issues whatsoever. So I don't know. Maybe it's just a bunch of millennials like on there, and like everybody else is like, no, we're good.
We'll live without it.
Oh
Like,
man.
yeah, I don't know. Like, I thought it was gonna be huge because Powerpuff Girls was huge when I was a kid. So
And it's still like a thing now. Like they've made new episodes and stuff.
yeah,
But anyways, I think the collection idea is so cool. I do have some like critiques about it. I kind of wish that the palette was different. Now I did, I told Max already, but I was talking to our friend Caitlin, who's been on here before with us, and I told her, I'm like, I swear if they do quads, like I'm gonna be pissed. So
I'm
thank
about to cancel ColourPop.
yeah, thank God they did the 12 pan palette. I'm so
Yeah,
excited about that. But still, I don't know. Like, if you actually look at the palette, I just feel like I like that there'd be like a row that kind of just like represents like all of them with, names that just kind of go with the show. And that could be like your highlight, your transition, etc. But I think that they should have really focused on the last three rows really just being the girls because I feel like they could have all done like a deeper shade, especially Buttercup.
yeah. I feel like they should have had a shimmer shade, a medium shade, and then a deep shade. That way you can get a whole pink look, a whole green look, and a whole blue look. And then had like the 3 extra be like maybe an extra shimmer and the transition shade and like something like that.
Yeah. But I just feel like if I want to do like a buttercup look, I want to go grungy. Like I feel like she's like, you know, I don't know. And I feel like if you're going to do makeup inspired by them, like hers would be like more emo, grunge. And with this palette, it's so bright that I'm like, I can't really do that. So even like a charcoal shade or even just like a really deep, like forest green, I think would have been really pretty.
That would have been super pretty. ColourPop, we need to be on your marketing team because we know what we're talking about.
I do think that Bubbles is cute. Even like the light shade on top is not bad. I do think like being a little bit more creative with it, there's other options that they could have done. But also Blossom's row I feel is rather boring. I feel like the hot pink is there, but like
they kind of messed up her row. Like
yeah, like I don't know. You could have done like a lighter pink.
Yeah.
But like making, because I get that's supposed to be like a lighter pink, but it's literally going to be like between a transition and a peach, it looks like, where it's like you could have done a little bit more of a pink throw to that shade.
For sure. And Blossom's more like a corally orange. Like she's not like baby pink or nothing like that, and she's not like magenta. So I feel like almost like the very first row is more Blossom.
Yeah. Yeah. Besides that though, I'm pretty excited about it still. I still bought quite a bit from it, probably the most that I've bought from a ColourPop probably since Hocus Pocus.
Right.
But I did pick up the palette, the blushes, and shocker for me, I also picked up the what are they called? The color sticks. I picked up those 3 sets. Okay, honestly, just because I'm obsessed with the villains in the show so much, so I had to have the him and the Mojo Jojo.
Yeah, I considered it, but I felt like I wasn't going to use them very much. If they would have been like just basic eyeliners, I probably would have.
That's probably what I'm going to use them for, but I was like, I'm just going to do it. And then I also picked up the lip treatments. I was telling Max, like, so far I've been loving, ever since I got the Lizzie McGuire lip scrub, I love it. I feel like the formula has gotten better from even the past. So I'm like, I want to try out the lip treatments and see, like, how they compare to, like, more high-end, like, Laneige and stuff like that.
Yeah, I just got the palette and the blushes. You went all out.
I do like the idea of like the roller glosses. Like I think that those are cute and stuff, and I get like what they're trying to do, but I don't think I'm ever going to use them.
That's what I figured. I almost wanted them for nostalgia because they were just so huge when I was a kid, and I always had one. Mm-hmm. But I didn't really need it. So I was like, I need to save my money and just get the stuff that I'm actually going to use.
Yeah. Yeah, I feel you.
But the same way. I'm excited about the blushes, like hardcore, because they're so different. Like I feel like they're gonna be really fun.
I know. And today's look, I actually laid out all powder. So I'm like, let's just do it. I have not done a full powder look in so long, but I'm like, I bought the blushes too, and I was kind of bummed because I was like, man, I've been using a cream blush every single day when I do my makeup for weeks now. So I'm like, today is going to be my stepping stone of just getting back into using powders. I sound so sad.
I grabbed the powder blush too. So I feel like as long as the formula for the powder is good, like I don't have a problem with it.
Yeah, and I've always loved their powder blushes. I don't know, it's just me being picky in general now. I love the way my skin looks with just all cream. But anyways, I think it's a really exciting launch from ColourPop, and I'm excited to see more like this instead of just their, like, overproducing just random collections. Like, I would just love to keep seeing stuff like this.
Yeah, that's what I feel. The same. Here you go.
Yeah, sorry guys, it's a little cropped, but Besame keeps getting me with these. Like I feel like there's no way in hell I would be able to spend $125 on a highlight or setting powder, whatever it is. I forgot what these were. I think they're highlighters though.
I was gonna say, I think it's a highlight.
And then a lipstick. Like there's just no way. But oh my gosh. I thought Belle's packaging got to me because it was like the stained glass like window, and I was like, oh my gosh, it's so pretty. But like Milan's and Ariel's, are you kidding me? The compacts are so cute, and I could honestly do without like the lipsticks, even like the highlight shades. It's not even like wowing me. It's literally just the packaging.
Yeah. See, I don't know. Like, I think they're cute and I like them, but they don't intrigue me that much, especially for the price point. Just completely, it's a no.
It's just crazy. Like I get like they're supposed to be like really high quality. They're using like, really expensive materials for it, but at the same time I'm like, no, no.
Not today.
It's like, do you know how much we can buy with $125?
Right? Like, not much, but you can get more than one thing.
I know, but it's just crazy. Like to just get like this one set, you can get a full eyeshadow palette. You can get like a whole Natasha Denona palette.
Right. I think hers are $129.
Still, that's only $4 off.
Right. You'd be close.
Oh, the packaging was still worth the mention though, but like, I don't know. And I know it's limited edition. They're only making like a certain amount of each compact, so I do think that's cool because you're probably gonna get like the numbered or whatever. So if you're like really hardcore collector, which I feel like it's in me and that's why it's killing me so much, but at the same time, like, I just need to chill. I have so many Disney ColourPop things. I just need to chill.
Right.
Oh man.
Dude, I was talking about this with Billy. Because I was reading, I was like, why do brands do this? Like, it literally irritates me because when I was a teenager, like, going to Sephora was really fun. And I'd be like with my mom or my friends or whatever. Like, could you imagine, like, say you're asking your dad or something for money? Be like, hey, Dad, can I have some Sephora money? And be like, sure. What are you looking to buy? What's this week's obsession? And be like, Melt has these sex foils that are so cool. Like, he would die. And it's like, why do you have to, like, I don't know. It doesn't, like, make me want the product.
Yeah, like I get like what they're trying to do. Just like I feel like Too Faced, where it's like supposed to just be, I don't know, like embracing your sexy side or whatever. Like I get it. I can honestly say like I'm not as mad at Melt about this as I am Too Faced because Too Faced makes all their products so kitty, like
Right.
unicorn and like like stuff like little kids are gonna go into Sephora and Ulta and be like, oh my gosh, that's so cute, teddy bears,
Yeah.
dogs, like stuff like that. And then like the names are like better than sex and
Yeah.
stuff like that. But it's like with Melt, they've always been, I feel like, just this very sultry, seductive brand. So I can kind of see like it's more on brand for them. But I'm like, if you're gonna go with a sexy name, you come up with sex foil. You know how
I
many people are saying it just sounds like a fancy term for a condom?
I feel like you can do innuendo without being like sex foil. Like, come on.
Like you
I
can
don't
still
know.
make it like a sexy like name, but like
Right.
that's what you come up with?
Again, marketing team. What is happening?
I don't know. And it's again like I actually think the packaging is really pretty and stuff. Like if you have seen like one of the owners like use it or whatever, the bottle is really sleek. It's a glass bottle. I actually like the writing and stuff on it. I think it's a really pretty product. It is for your face, not just your body too. But I'm still just like not really into products like this. And if I do get into them, I feel like I already have some that I like, but I don't know. I just don't know. I see like them put it on, they're just like literally glowing. And I get it, like if you're wanting to look really bougie for like a photo or something like that, or you have like an event or something like that to go to. But like, what average person is going to be like, okay, I'm gonna put this body glow on every single day?
Yeah, nope.
You know how hard it is for me to put lotion on my whole body after a shower? It does not always happen.
I still have my Sol de Janeiro one that I've used a total of 2 times, and it's
Same.
completely full because I hated the way that it felt on my skin.
Yeah. I have that one, and then I have another one. I forgot the brand, but I think I'm gonna take both of them with me on vacation. But like, it's honestly just for some like good photos, and then besides that, I feel like I'm probably gonna hate them.
Yeah. I think it would be cool, at least with like Sol de Janeiro. I'm not gonna say they haven't done this because I haven't read the details, but with Sol de Janeiro, it has sunblock, like SPF in it. So I feel like if you're gonna make these types of products, if
Yeah.
you make them like, oh, I could wear this to the beach or sit out by the pool and like skincare, but cute with your
Yeah.
bathing suit on, like I feel like it's more acceptable or like more intriguing
Yeah.
than just a glowy product.
Yeah, I agree. It's different. The name I just can't get over.
Unnecessary.
All right, some new lights lacquer. Now,
Always buy you.
like I kind of seen it coming from watching one of her lives that she did with um oh, I forgot her name. I think her name is like Natalie or something like that, that works for her at Lights Lacquer. It was her and Kathleen. And they were like talking about upcoming colors and stuff like that. And I think they were kind of joking about like a green. And tons of people were already like guessing it. So I guess Kathleen's been like dropping hints about it. But I don't know. I feel like it's like weird for their like, for her brand, I guess. Because I
I think
know.
they're
Go
cute
ahead.
colors, but I would have loved like a really deep green.
Mm-hmm. Like I'm a Disney fan, so like I actually really like, the theme and all of that. But I don't know, I kind of just felt like it was kind of like weird from her because we don't really see like Disney themes from Lights Lacquer.
I don't hate it, but I don't love it. I do
Yeah.
want to try her brand.
I
I
actually
think
really like the matte green on the bottom though.
I like the shimmery one. That's my
It's like an
favorite.
olive though. I really like the shade of that one. I don't really wear like really light colors, and when I do, I feel uncomfortable. So the top one just would not be for me.
It's too almost like white. I don't know.
I also
Like
thought like the names were kind of like weird too, because like I don't know, is there somebody in The Princess and the Frog called Fiona?
it's not the main chick.
No, in Princess and the Frog it's Tiana.
Oh, Fiona's from Shrek.
I know, and it says rich swampy green, so I'm like, I don't
That's
know,
definitely
it's kind of weird. Like I
Maybe.
actually really I like the shades. I think they're cute. I just the whole theme is just really throwing me off.
Yeah, I feel like maybe she mixed and matched Shrek and Princess and the Frog.
Yeah.
I don't know what catching fireflies would be though.
I think that has to do with Princess and the Frog,
Oh, okay.
but
You know best. You know best.
But anyways, that's just me being picky again. I do think that they're really pretty shades.
Yeah, it doesn't bother me. It's just not my favorite she's come out with.
Yeah. Let's see. Yeah, Morphe, besides this guy's besides like what we've talked about, there honestly isn't like a whole lot of excitement this week, honestly. I was kind of bored like looking for like launches.
Right.
But Morphe is coming out with a hydrating tinted moisturizer now.
I think they already had a tinted moisturizer from their Morphe 2.
Yeah, I think they do from their Morphe too, but not their Morphe.
Can't keep up. I don't know. I feel like it's really unnecessary to have both. Like, if you have one with one of your lines, why do you need it with another line?
I feel like this one may be more coverage, maybe. But at the same time, I did see that it says that it's pretty sheer and natural. So yeah, it's kind of weird. But I do think, from what I've seen, I do think that like they've kind of split Morphe and Morphe 2 for the most part, and I feel like it's like being created by different people too. I don't know. The whole thing is just so weird.
Right. But I mean, they're always affordable, and a lot of people like Morphe. I just feel like I'm negative because I'm not like a huge fan. I like their brushes, but normally their products just aren't for me.
Yeah, I've actually heard pretty good things about their complexion products, so I am intrigued because I really like tinted moisturizers, but I don't know. I also like that it's one with SPF of 30.
Yeah,
And
see, that's one of my favorite things about tinted moisturizers is when they add SPF.
yeah. And there is 15 shades, which I feel like isn't like amazing, but at the same time for a tinted moisturizer, that's not bad.
I'd say a lot of people do like 3 to 5.
I know. So for Morphe, I feel like that's pretty good. And then on top of that, they sneak peeked that there is the cream blusher in 5 shades coming soon, which I think they've also done a cream blush for Morphe 2 as well.
Yeah, I mean, I'm always into cream blushes, but
I do think this one looks more kind of like a serum-y one because it's in that squeezy tube, but
yeah, it was giving me the I was trying to figure out what they're called. The new ones by KVD.
yeah, it's those vibes, yeah.
Yeah, I can't remember the name though. I kind of want to try those just for the sake of trying them.
Yeah. I'm kind of like mad at myself I didn't pick up one of the ColourPop ones. I didn't even think about it when I placed that order, but I should have picked up one of ColourPop's dew ones.
I thought about it, but I was already getting the 2 powdered blushes, and I was like, you know how many blushes I already have?
Yeah. Yeah, I feel you there.
Like, I need to start going through and using some and more before I go repurchasing any more blush.
Yeah.
But I think my eyeshadows and blushes are my biggest collection right now.
Yeah, I think me too. I don't know though, like my bronzers and highlights are a little crazy too.
My highlighters, I've got a good amount, but like I have like one tray of highlighters, and I have 2 trays and then extra out of the tray blushes. So I definitely have more blush. And then I have 2 drawers full of eyeshadow palettes, and then also the ones that I display, my ABH ones. So I got too many of those.
Too many to count.
For sure. It's getting crazy over here.
I'm kind of bored by this. This is round 2.
I don't think it's
Yeah, with Sigma and Beauty Bird.
a smidge boring to me. And I don't know, I might have seen Beauty Bird before, but she's not ringing a bell.
Yeah, I know I have, but it's not ever been like something like or someone that I really follow a lot.
Yeah. I do think like the brushes look nice with the marbled handles, and they look pretty. So brush sets are always nice to have, but the palette is just kind of like a snooze fest.
I know. Like even like the packaging and everything, I'm just like not really here for.
Yeah. I don't know. I feel like the actual pans are kind of like tiny, and then I feel like there's just a lot, and they don't scream like unique or like I need you.
Yeah. What are they saying?
They're saying to me that they didn't really need to be made. They needed a little extra time in the thinker, and they're not doing great. But I mean, I'm happy for her. If you guys are a big fan of her, it's always a really good way to support your favorite YouTubers and whatnot. I think she's a YouTuber.
Yeah.
But it's there if you guys are feeling it.
I
This
know.
Why? I
I
feel
said, there
like
wasn't-
maybe y'all are tired of me roasting
Yeah.
Revolution, but if you've been on this before, you know that I'm not a fan, and they like to do Disney collections, and they like to ruin them.
Mhm.
I don't, like, every single time I've ever tried their formula, it's been complete crap. And their color stories are never, like, make sense. or they like to rip off other brands. But to have a positive note, I feel like, what is that, a lip gloss?
I know, it's called the Genie. So it's
I feel
kind of
like
cool.
that looks fun. I'm kind of intrigued to see what color it actually turns out. If it's like a clear with
I'm
shimmer
sure
in
it's just
it.
clear with shimmer.
Yeah.
But I think it's cool in the packaging that it's blue with the Genie, you know?
Yeah. I can give them props for that one. The highlighter doesn't look horrible. I like that they imprinted
The lamp.
what do they call it? Yeah, the lamp on it. But other than that, those are the only two things that scream Aladdin to me. And it says it's an Aladdin collection, but I only see a picture of Jasmine.
I know.
So, is it a Jasmine collection or an
And that's what
Aladdin
it's all
collection?
called too. It's all like the Jasmine palette, the Jasmine highlighter. It's
Right.
weird.
And it's all in Tiffany blue packaging.
Yep.
So, I don't know. I feel like they always miss their mark.
And this whole palette, the eyeshadow, and then like the face products being with it. I believe this is the last one. We're finally seeing a little bit more of what's coming to Kylie.
Yeah.
Everything literally looks the same except like there's like new imprints and like the highlight. There's not imprints, I guess, in the blush and the bronzers now. But like how they describe them are literally like the last one. So I think
Yeah, I'm not seeing like a difference.
yeah, I think reviews are going to be the only thing going to
So,
tell if there's like any difference whatsoever. Which fingers crossed that there's not a big difference in some of their products that I really like.
yeah. Okay, so for eyes, I did So Jaded. And I used, oh shoot. Okay, this one, things backwards. This one, and this one.
I love that palette.
Yeah,
I
it's a good.
used, as you guys seen earlier, the Chasing Rainbows palette, and I just used like the pink shades in this palette, a little bit of even the metallic one, and then I think just the cream one, I think is what I used.
I like how bubblegum yours is. I went with like a really deep pink, but yours is like. Also for eyes, I used my Roller Benefit eyeliner.
And I just used mascara, the Milk Makeup Kush mascara.
Mascara I used was the Bite. What is this called? Upswing mascara.
For brows today, I used the Goof Proof Brow Pencil from Benefit in the shade 2, and then my ABH Clear Brow Gel.
I went not blue today. I know we're all shocked. I did the ABH Tinted Brow Gel in Brunette.
And then for face, I just primed with a little bit of my priming moisturizer from Good Molecules and used my Pure 4-in-1 Tinted Moisturizer.
I did, oh Jesus, I'm throwing it. I did my Tatcha Silk Canvas with the Fenty Beauty Ease Drop Skin Tint.
And then the Kylie Cosmetics Skin Concealer and Shell. Yeah. And then Everyday Vacay from Ciate London.
Did the Jouer, I don't even know how to say their name, but Essential High Coverage concealer pen. This isn't great, guys. I just use it because I have it. And then for setting powder, I used my L'Oreal True Match.
And then this is where I really took it there, guys. I really tried. I used the Too Faced Milk Chocolate Soleil matte bronzer, and it's powder. And then powder KKW Flower Wall blush, which kind of goes with my eyeshadow.
Cute, cute. I did a powder blush as well, and I went absolutely ham with it because that's the vibe. I don't know. I just love seeing Instagram pictures and everyone's just got like bright ass blush. I don't know. I try to do it, but this is the Lottie London Blush Crush blusher.
That's really pretty.
Oh, the shade name is Zane.
I tried to like go heavier with my blush, but I don't know. I just feel like the payoff is not as good as like a cream blush.
Right.
I'm like, I
And
have all these powder blushes.
I also went classic with Rodeo Drive.
I used, what brand is this again? Touch and Soul. This is their Glowdient palette, and I just used the lightest highlight.
For lips, I got 2 different shades going on. This is the Melt Cosmetics Voyeur Ultra Matte Lipstick.
It's so pretty.
I know, it's one of my favorites. And then Storybook Cosmetics liquid lipstick in Adventure. It's got a little bit of shimmer to it, so I just popped it in the middle. I can get it out.
Those are both such unique shades. I love it.
They're fancy. This one's pretty sheer though, so I always use it to like top on top of something.
I use the Morphe setting mist today as well, but for my lips, I finally bought some Dragon Beauty lip products. The shade, I think this one is the horchata. I wanted it so bad. I'm a little bit outside of my comfort zone with it now though, because I don't wear a lot of nudes anymore. It's just been brown lipstick every day. So I did top off a St. Lux lip liner in the shade Love Letter, kind of just around it to kind of blend it together a little bit more, but I don't know. I feel really weird with a nude lip and bright pink eyeshadow. It's been too long.
Well, it works. How do you like the Dragon formula?
It's nice. I'm
Feels
actually
good?
really liking it, yeah. I got one of her glosses too, so I'm gonna try it.
Nice.
They smell so good.
Yeah. All right, well, we hope you enjoyed today's episode, even though releases have been lately.
Yeah. And also, we are now linking our current like podcast episodes right down in the description. So if you have time, you can click our latest episode and check it out. And we'll be back here next Thursday.
See you then.